I'm gonna get all the peanut butter. No one gets peanut butter but me.
It's showtime. Let's kick some ass.
All your base are belong to us. Come here!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Three Hit Combo Podcast, the world's most sexy podcast, and we know it. My name is Matt, and I'm here with Skylar and Andy. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Not a lot.
Hey, Skylar, what'd you do this weekend?
I stuck a tampon with vodka in my vagina.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you had one.
Fuck you. I feel like I single-handedly will fill out the new soundboard. The Lean Mean soundboard machine.
Dude, I wish I was as creative as you.
I'm just setting myself up for them. Would you like to try anal? That one wasn't even on the podcast. That was me recording some drops.
Yeah, that's what's so funny about it, and how forceful you were.
I don't like to try anal. I don't even remember like how that came up in context.
Me
We
neither.
were doing like the like pronouncing like would you like when you were trying like the the mouth exercises where you pronounce very.
I don't know the context for a lot of these, like this one. Why am I dating 5 guys?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I can't remember that one.
Yeah, I don't remember this one either.
Don't let him put it in my butt again. I don't know. That might have just been a regular day for me.
I just remember mine. Or yeah, there's the same one with like no daddy no. I don't. That was something else.
I think it had to do with the Uncle Touchy's Naked Puzzle Basement, but that was about it.
Don't know how we got there.
Yeah.
I remember mine. He was really sweaty and he came out with a boner.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if that one made it to the new.
It didn't, but this one did.
I only had to put up with like a 2-inch wiener. That's all I had to do. That was our first
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, and I remember that one. That one was the
really rich.
Muammar
really
Gaddafi.
rich.
Muammar
Yeah,
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi.
Yeah.
No, Hamad or whatever. He tried to get his name written in the sand so he could see it from space.
Because he has a vacation home in space.
Yeah,
Dude.
but
It's cold as shit outside.
it is. Winter finally showed up.
Like, I can't wait for summer to, like, go swimming like Whitney Houston did.
It was like, what was it, like 4 or 5 days ago when Whitney Houston was still alive, right? No, it was like 4 or 5 days ago when it was like nice, and I guess today is the 12th of February, so it was,
This is, like, actually winter, and we're bitching about it. Like, it's like 60 fucking last week, and
I don't know, it was just
Whitney Houston was alive. And
it was
Things
like,
were just better a week
Yeah.
ago.
it was like a day and a half, and the temperature just plummeted. Like it was like 60 degrees, and tonight we're gonna hit a low of -8.
like Whitney
Good luck.
Houston's pulse.
Ha!
Negative. There's a good one. See, so you got to get on
I gotta
first to get
warm
home.
Gotta warm up.
He's in the bullpen. He was waiting.
He was warming up, taking some practice swings. It's supposed to be like decent next week, like 40s
Isn't it supposed
again,
to snow tonight or tomorrow?
possibly.
That's what all the old ladies at Panera were talking about today. Like, I can't believe it's gonna snow.
See, the groundhog
middle of
said
winter.
on February 2nd that we're gonna have 6 more weeks of winter, but what it really should have said was that we're actually going to have 6 weeks of winter because it never showed up.
Yes.
We had no idea where winter was. All right, there was a missing people's report, everything.
Groundhog's a fucking liar, and I heard he's racist.
Really?
Groundhog?
Yeah, like he's afraid of his shadow. Yeah. Only why does the shadow have to be black? Huh? That's all I'm saying, guys.
Because that's what. I'm just.
And he's like, I'm not going to dignify
Whitney
that with a
Houston,
response.
something.
No, I was gonna start like actually describing how shadows, and I'm like, wait, shadows are black, like Whitney Houston.
So
Struck out there.
Yeah.
Andy, how was your week?
Good.
Mine was spectacular.
Did you start any new job?
Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm pretty content with where I'm at in life right now. I got a nicer car. It's older, but it's nicer.
Got heated seats.
Yeah, I have heated seats in my car, a leather interior.
Yeah.
And then I have this nice new job that's paying pretty well, and then
Yeah.
I got great friends to do a podcast with. I love you guys. Is that always
Eric-
me crying?
Erica doesn't count.
Huh?
Erica doesn't count,
She's not in the podcast.
but she's not part of your fantastic life.
She was there before.
Yeah, these are all the new things.
Oh,
I
okay.
have so many new things to appreciate. I don't want to appreciate the old things. They've been there.
You go home, she's like, hey, car.
Have you been in my car? Huh? Have you?
You checked out this new video game? Huh?
What was really funny was that when it started to melt earlier last week, like when all the snow started to melt, I have a luggage rack on top, and the snow kind of got trapped there. And then when it melted enough, I would just swerve across the streets, and the snow would just like fly off one side, then slide and fly off the other. And I was just like people would be behind me, and they'd be like, "What the fuck is he doing?" And then snow would start flying off me, and I
Too
felt
bad
like
you should have just like put your hand out the window and flipped everyone off as you're doing it. So you just woo!
fist pumped, playing some LMFAO, you know.
Spinning a lasso or something.
I don't know. You know how when you were a kid and you had like your towel tied around your neck or something, you're like running like, "This is the cape? Is it flapping?" That's how I felt with my car.
That's another thought I just had. You know that steel wool they light on fire and swing around? What if you drive down the interstate holding one of those out the window? Would the sparks just fly backwards?
I guess yes. Because I mean, you'd be going forward, and they'd be.
But I mean, like,
loose and go back.
is it like not heavy enough that, or light? Is it light enough that it would actually get taken up by the wind?
I don't know. Let's try it.
All right. 3 teenagers
Matt,
blew up
how was
today.
your week?
Pretty good. I worked a lot by myself this week. I was really bored, and I tried to get Skylar. I tried to get you to come up one day,
Oh yeah.
I mailed a package.
and then Andy came up on Friday. And see, Fridays are really slow where I work, except this Friday. I was so fucking busy. I did more in 7 hours than we did in the last 2 days in sales.
Yeah, I was gonna come up and chill for a while, and then just people kept coming in. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, that's how it was all night. I was seriously like, every time I heard the door ding in my head, I was like, what? Fucking, what do you want?
What? Why? Why?
But seriously, I was like, and then like the phone would ring. I'm like, what the fuck? Hello?
What do you want?
Make this quick.
Yeah.
I'm packing.
When you texted me, I was like, man, I just got off work. I don't want to go to someone else's work. I got stuff to do. I don't know. I was just totally bailing on you, Matt. I'm sorry.
I was pretty dead on Thursday night though. I could have used somebody there.
Did you finally get that APC thing packed?
Oh, the UPS backup.
yeah.
The power thing. Yeah, it was heavy as shit. This thing was 60 pounds.
How much did it cost to ship it?
Oh god. About $190 or something.
Damn.
It's crazy.
He didn't insure it too. I should have had him insure it. Oh well,
Maybe it was broken. Maybe that's why he was sending it.
maybe it was.
But and speaking of bailing on friends like I did with you, there was
Thank you.
on Saturday, so I guess yesterday, the 11th, I walked into my friend's house, and then him, his girlfriend, his little sister, and his mom were all watching Rent on Netflix.
Oh God.
And I walked in and like, hey, we're watching Rent. Bye. And then I walked right out. It's just like, hey guys, what's up? Oh, we're just watching Rent. Okay, bye. And like, they all laughed as I closed the door behind me. So I mean, maybe they thought it was a joke, but I didn't go back.
I remember Andy telling me something once where you went like downstairs and your mom and your sister were watching something. You're like, hey, what are you guys watching? They're like Brokeback Mountain. You're like, oh, bye.
Maybe.
I remember you saying like you're just like I just went right back upstairs.
Probably.
Yeah, I
We've
was,
known each other for a while.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of stories.
I thought it was funny just because I think of when Grandpa Simpson was going to that
Oh,
strip
yeah, and
club
he just-
and he just turns right and goes back out when he sees Bart.
I love all the different versions of that. Like I can just watch them.
What else to talk about before we move on to gaming news? Walking Dead tonight, mid-season premiere.
Yeah. I watched the first 3 minutes like a week ago. They had.
You know what the title of this episode is? Nebraska.
Yeah. There's
I bet there's cornfields everywhere.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah,
what everyone
probably.
thinks Nebraska is.
like Dexter. Like I said
All
last
the
week,
walkers
Dexter had
have
one.
overalls on
Yeah.
them and shit.
They're like,
Everyone has
corn,
straw hats.
corn cobs in their hands and
Yeah. Everyone's just missing teeth naturally, whether or not they're a walker.
welcome to breakfast.
You have 3 teeth hanging to dear life in your goddamn head. You know, you can eat corn on the cob through a picket fence.
All right, guys, you ready to go into some gaming news?
Yeah.
Kick this podcast off. Let's do it.
We just equipped our paladin with a +3 cloak of hilariousness.
I'm boycotting your game, Blizzard! I'm boycotting your game!
That must mean it's time for 3-hit combo gaming news.
Okay, first, I want to start with an update on something we did last week. That's the Tourette's guy.
Oh, okay.
He will now accompany all our updates.
All right.
All right, so I have an update. From that guy that died in that Taiwanese internet cafe.
Oh, okay.
The game he was playing was League of Legends.
Oh, okay.
So he died while playing League of Legends.
Well, I wonder if they'll make him in that game now. He is now a legend.
Like, what was it? Borderlands 2 has that epitaph for that one.
Oh, yeah.
That
That's
one
right.
fan. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe something like that.
So that concludes our...
Section.
I'm glad we found out what he was playing.
All right, and we're going to start off with Blizzard attempting to block Valve's DOTA trademark, a.k.a. Defense of the Ancients. This is an anal story. We're going to start off with a little double dose of anal.
Oh yeah. I think it's kind of dumb because Dota was a mod, but Valve has done this before with Counter-Strike.
Yeah, that's kind of what's weird about this. See, Dota was a mod for Blizzard's Warcraft 3. It then went on to create a whole new fan base of its own and later caught the eye of Valve developers who hired some talent behind Dota with intention to expand.
I think they hired the original dudes too that made it.
Oh, yeah? Because, well, I mean, they're going to try to expand the series, and both Blizzard and Valve are trying to make a Dota game.
Yeah.
So it's like, which one's the real Dota 2? You know, Valve's trying to make Dota 2, and Blizzard's trying to make Blizzard Dota.
But all right, well, the game was made on like Blizzard's game, but Blizzard really doesn't have anything to do with it. They didn't do it. Unlike Valve, who actually has the people that created the game,
It's
making them.
Yeah.
It's sort of like how U.S. patents work. Like, someone could have a patent for a light bulb, but if you have a patent for a specific light bulb holder that only holds that light bulb, that's totally yours. They can't just be like, hey, they have to use my product, so I deserve some of that money. Nope.
Yeah.
Eat it, light bulb guy.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's kind of what's weird is that both of them kind of hold something, you know, like...
Yeah.
You know, Blizzard's like, well, it was a mod on our game. You know, when the mod was for free for our community for the game we made. And then Valve's like, yeah, but we have the creators.
Yeah. They should just both release it and just. They both have giant fan bases.
Yeah, hey, let's do it by, I mean, those are both big companies,
Yeah.
you know?
And they both have a huge following.
Both release a Dota game, all right?
Yeah.
See which one sells the most.
Or maybe they have a Quake tournament. I mean, we could kick this old school.
Counter-Strike.
Do a Counter-Strike tournament.
Smash Bros. Original N64 version. No one can be Kirby.
Whoever makes it the furthest in Commander Keen wins.
Whichever pair in Contra can beat hard mode.
Whoever gets the highest score in Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Whoever fucks up the least in Math Blaster.
Well, they're all programmers. They're really good at math. Mm-hmm. Do they even make Math Blaster anymore?
No.
Oh, damn.
That's a game I want to stream, though.
You should do something like Jumpstart Second Grade. Just be like, yeah, I'm totally owning at this game, guys.
I thought about me streaming myself playing Astro Empires. Everyone would be like, what the fuck is this? A browser-based MMO? Yeah, 30 more minutes and I have an ion turret, you know, so I'm waiting.
All right, I need 25 fighters. That's 12. See you in 12 hours.
Shoots. Oh, have you made one this year?
Nope.
Man, you are on a drought.
Mulligan.
Mulligan.
All right.
All right, hold on.
Skylar's throwing the...
Oh no!
It's the wind. You have that air conditioner right there next to the trash can blowing straight up.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
That's
it's that thing. The sun was in my eyes at 9 at night.
Next up from Anal, which, by the way, is the Andy News Analysis League, so if you're a new listener, that's why we keep talking about Anal. Unreal's next Unreal Engine will need a console at least 10 times more powerful than the current Xbox 360.
And do you remember... All right, did you see...
Mother of God.
He removed his glasses.
Which, do you remember that rumor
We're all wearing
that
glasses. Hold on,
Yeah,
let's do this
yeah.
at the same time. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Mother of God.
I could feel the intensity. It's like there's a lightning bolt right here in the middle of us.
Too bad we
Right
can't
there.
have a video of all three of us doing that.
That was pretty good.
Do you remember that report that they said the new Xbox is 6 times more powerful than the 360?
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
We're going to need to do something. I mean, it's still early. They can go back and be like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. Well, and that's the thing that I don't... The thing is, like, it's great that it's going to be 10... You know, it needs something 10 times more powerful. It's great that we have that ability to jump that far ahead. But the thing is, how fucking expensive is a console going to be with our current technology that needs to jump 10 times ahead?
It's... And they said the engine might come out the end of this year.
See, I'm just...
Or it might be finished. They might finish it.
Yeah.
Game systems are just getting, like, cartoonishly, like, powerful now. Like, I mean, they're going to be running off, like, a diesel engine, then you have to, like, pull start. It's just going to be ridiculous.
That would be the worst thing ever, because you'd be trying to talk to people online, and in the background, it's just...
What was that? Oh, my... I just... Yeah, it's my engine. What you running? V4? Oh, man, you didn't get the V8?
I'm just rocking the 4-banger.
All right, guys. A message from Gabe Newell to the Steam community. Recently, you remember that Steam was hacked and some information was taken. Well, they said that nothing was taken credit card-wise, but apparently credit card information from 2004 to 2008 has been stolen. Encrypted credit card information. It did not include Steam passwords. So at the time, they say, even though it was encrypted, so they're still saying, you're not, what
Not
the fuck?
totally
What are
screwed.
you? Thank you. I'm up the creek without a paddle.
Yeah.
You're not fucked.
You're not Whitney Houston. There we go. I feel that was a good one. I like it.
You hit a double right there.
Yeah. We're just going to keep using Whitney Houston in baseball terms.
You're in scoring position, technically.
Sacrifice pop fly.
But they're investigating, working with law enforcement authorities, and monitor your credit card information.
Thank God the credit card that's on my Steam account
Is old.
is expired.
See, that's one thing that sucks is, like, I'm thinking about switching banks, and I'm going to have to switch up my billing information for my PSN and Netflix and eBay and PayPal and all that.
You know what's a bitch when you switch your email, trying to remember how many things you have hooked up to your email? I've been trying to switch over from Live to Gmail for the past 6 months, and I keep finding new shit.
I always have one email that I hook up, like, all of my professional things to. Professional email at rocketmail.com. And then I have, like, one that I send a bunch of spam to that I just never check because I forgot the password for it. Like, oh, yeah, you have to send your email for this MMO. Cool. Like, I mean, I'll just flood that with, like, 800 spam emails. And then I have my Gmail account, which I actually check. And that's like personal email. So there you go. I have 3 tiers.
Yeah, I just have 2 emails I check. My email, which is everything, and then the podcast email, which is just podcast stuff. Certain porn stars now following you on Twitter.
Sweet.
That will enrich your Twitter experience. None.
But yeah, I only did it to Gmail because Live wasn't supported on the iPhone, and then when iOS came out, I was searching one day, I'm like, son of a bitch, they added support for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to change banks too, but I don't know what to do about my car loan.
Ooh. No, you can still change. You just. It acts like you just got a loan from that bank. Then
I know, but it's a pain in the dick because I had it set up to where like automatically pay off.
Most people
and
say
then so
ass.
got-
Matt says dick.
That's
well, how
worse.
much longer do you have on it?
11 months.
Matt, I believe that's all relative on the pain.
I guess that's true. So technically, a pain in the ear could be terrible if you rip your ear off.
Yeah.
But a pain in the dick could also make your payment cycle shorter.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah. Because you do something with it that's painful, but you get money out of it.
I'm not following anymore, but I want to go to a credit union because U.S. Bank likes to charge me.
Just
for
start
everything.
hooking.
Hook.
That's what I was trying to get at there.
Start
hooking.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, I'm following now. Speaking of hooking, Activision posted a $1 billion profit
Jesus Christ.
in the last
God.
quarter
Oh
of
my
2011.
Just the quarter.
That's fucking all Call of Duty.
Throughout the year, they had a $4.76 billion profit.
Jesus. What was do they have what EA was? Because aren't they the biggest? Or is now Activision the biggest?
I could see they don't really have it in here.
No, okay.
Yeah, so it's just more profits on Activision. See, last year they made $418 million off of revenues, which is like, they're selling games and stuff like that instead of like services. This year they made $1.08 billion off of revenues, so Call of Duty is really kicking ass for them.
Nice. I haven't gotten either of those shoot 'em ups just because, I don't know. None of them really grabbed me. I've never been thinking to myself, you know what? I feel like being called a nerd in my mom's basement. I feel like that should happen more. I wish people would noob tube me. I kind of hope that happens. Like, I popped in Modern Warfare 2, and like it's still pretty active.
God.
But it's just like a bunch of people like me, and then a bunch of kids whose parents didn't buy it for them.
Yep. I popped it in too because we got it my dad and I was playing 3 and I was like, I'm going to go back and play 2. I went like 1 and like 17 because everyone just fucking was using the new tube. And then all the talk was, you're hacking. I sound like I'm 4. You're hacking. Rah! I'm like, I'm just going to play Arkham City.
Yeah, it's just a waste of time now. No bueno.
All right, guys. Skyrim for the PC is awesome. There's a lot of sweet mods, like turning a dragon into Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
But the Skyrim Creation Kit and High-Res Texture Pack now available on Steam. Which, by the way, Skyrim is now on sale for $40 on Steam. But you will now have a Creation Kit where you can create just whatever the fuck you want, and a High-Res Texture Pack, which is a 3 gigabyte download, which is nearly 50% of the size of the game itself.
Damn.
Wow.
But it'll look pretty.
Oh, yeah.
I guess there's mods that are actually better than that out there, and there's smaller file sizes too.
Yeah, well, the top comment here, the community already surpassed us back in December.
Yeah.
So
There was a YouTube video. Sorry.
Do you need some water?
No, I just had a little drainage, a little phlegm. There was a YouTube video I saw. It was someone had put the space core from Portal 2 into their Skyrim game.
Well, that actually came with the mod. With the creation kit. If you got it through Steam, that was added in there.
Really?
Yeah, Valve
Oh.
put that in there.
Okay, well, I saw that YouTube video, and
Is it the one where it falls down from the
it's
sky
like,
and
you
blows
just hear,
up?
like, space!
Yeah.
And then, you walk up to it, it's like, space, want to go to space.
Yeah, Valve added that in there.
Nice, it's hilarious. And it has, like, the full dialogue in
Yeah.
it, too, which is hilarious.
And I don't think anyone's figured out what it does yet. But there's also a rumor that if you type in Portal help into the Skyrim console, it shows a thing for like Portal Quest, but no one knows what it does.
I just broke my pen.
You should get that X-rayed.
Sorry.
All right, guys, we're going to have a little list here. A top 10 from Ego TV. These are the top 10 banned video games.
Banned?
Banned.
Like, is it top 10 for, like, reasons they're banned? Or, like, top 10, like, best games
I
that are
saw
banned?
this. I saw
And it's...
banned like you can't play this in this country banned.
Got it.
We're going to start off.
I think I know one of them.
Throw it out there.
Colonel Mustard, or what's his face?
Actually,
Colonel
Custard's Last Stand or Custard's
Yeah.
Revenge.
yeah, Custard's, that's not on there.
No, you're wrong.
Really?
Yep.
He runs around and rapes
It's
Indians.
more newer, I think, like maybe the past like 15 years.
I'll start throwing them out. First one is Carmageddon, which is banned in Brazil. Carmageddon was one of the first games, or actually the first game, where you got bonus points for running over animals and people.
And it showed like their guts would like come out and stuff too.
Nice.
Yeah, it's bloody as hell. Next up is Thrill Kill, which this one says banned everywhere. At the time, Thrill Kill was a highly anticipated fighting game that promised simultaneous 4-player action. What it became was a 4-way sadomasochist gore fest between Lost Souls and Hell. Even though it was banned because of violent content, the same game engine was used in the fighting game Wu-Tang Shaolin Style.
Wu-Tang made a game.
Did not know that.
It's gotta be better than Shaq Fu.
They ain't nothing to fuck with.
That reminds me, because I have that big boy job now, I work in a cubicle. Tomorrow is band T-shirt day, and the only band T-shirt I have is a Wu-Tang Clan shirt. It has dragons. Like I'm not even a huge Wu-Tang fan, but my friend's grandma gave it to him because it has like Oriental dragons on it. He's like, you like kind of the Asiatic culture, so here you go. He's like, I fucking hate this group. I'm never gonna wear this. You can have this shirt, Skylar. And though I don't really like Wu-Tang Clan, I love free shirts. So there you go.
You should come in with a shirt that just says like "fuck everyone" or something, and then we're like, Skylar, you're like, I thought it was banned T-shirt day.
Oh.
Like in T-shirts that are banned.
And then we're like, you can't wear that. Just take it off. Be like, all right, I'm ready to work.
Just wearing a tie. Because I'm sexy and I know it.
Next up is Manhunt, which is banned in Australia.
That's a fun game.
Manhunt is fun.
Yeah.
I love Manhunt.
I remember that. Yeah.
Killing people with plastic bags.
Wait, that's a video game?
Yeah. Killing people with plastic bags. Do you kill people with plastic bags?
Too bad I didn't have a plastic bag. Just be like,
You could have grabbed like the trash bag real quick and been like,
we're doing this.
next up is the Guy Game, which is banned in the United States.
I remember seeing previews for that in my Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Yeah, the reason it got banned is not really because of the sexual content, because you can buy games with sexual content.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, like
Those
Leisure
games are
Suit.
fun. Some of them are.
The reason it's banned is one of the girls that bared her boobs was actually 17. Womp womp.
That would
Damn.
have been hilarious if that got released and they found out like 6 months later after it came out.
Fuck! Recall! What company made that one?
Shit, I don't know if it's...
I can look it up while we're going.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Alright.
Next up is Fallout 3, which is banned in India.
Huh?
The Hindu religion looks upon bovine as sacred beings, and the fact that you can shoot Brahmin is against their religious beliefs.
Oh. Okay. What about pushing it over?
It's probably frowned upon. I don't know if that'll put you in prison or anything, but
I feel that
you might get on probation or something.
I feel that if you worship an animal that can be easily duped into being tipped over, maybe you need to reassociate,
With a better animal.
yeah, like worship a cheetah or a honey badger or something.
Honey badger. Next up is Postal, which is banned in Australia and got a limited U.S. release. I think you guys know.
Postal 2 was fun.
Yeah, I think you guys know why Postal was banned. You just go around and shoot the fuck out of people. And
Did
kill
you ever
everyone.
play it?
That one episode.
I played a little bit of it. I had a friend that had it on his computer.
With the shotgun, you could put a cat, take the cat, put the butthole in the shotgun, and then shoot the shotgun.
Oh my god.
And the cat was like, "Rah!"
So it's essentially that one mission of Call of Duty 2, Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, where you shoot up the airport?
Yeah, just
Basically.
forever.
Yeah, but when you shoot up the airport, people are like dying. There's a little blood. Postal, it's like blood
it was
everywhere.
actually pretty. There's one where you go to a mall where Gary Coleman's signing autographs, and very stereotypical and racist Taliban people come to try and kill him. Very racist. And it was published by Gathering.
That was the Guy Game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mass Effect is banned in Singapore. Due to homosexual relationships.
Oh, okay. I wonder if they banned the first Knights of the Old Republic because there's an implied sexual encounter between a female main character and some girl character.
I don't know.
I wonder if
Why don't you do some digging on that, all right? That's your homework for this week.
There you go.
Dragon Age, you can have same-sex relations in it, too.
I don't know.
And
Look
Fable.
Look those up, guys. And the next week we can have a... next up is Sexy Poker, which is banned in Australia for being sexy. Which, by the way, it's a WiiWare game.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Weird.
Yeah, for Nintendo.
Next up is Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, banned in all Arab countries.
I wonder why.
Because you shoot all of them. And finally,
Shoot all the
this
countries.
one is hilarious. Football Manager 2005.
I saw this, but I didn't read the whole thing.
It's banned in China because Football Manager recognizes Tibet as its own country.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
I forgot. China really hates Tibet.
China hates anyone that's not part of China.
Well, China,
Or they just got away like, fuck.
Well, I mean, China respects other countries like Japan because Japan kicked the shit out of them in so many different ports.
But isn't it China that's always wants Japan? Like they're always like itching to get Japan back.
I think so.
Isn't
yeah.
that? I know China's always itching to get one country back. Like if they had the chance, they would do it.
Maybe Taiwan.
It could be Taiwan. Taiwan's independent.
I think Taiwan is to China what Puerto Rico is to the U.S.
Yeah,
So-
but we don't.
I know.
want it.
I'm just
Okay,
saying
I
that
know what
like
you're saying though. Like they're kind of.
like it's not necessarily an identical relationship, but I mean if we were to be like that over some other country, it would be Puerto Rico.
Like, I don't think China, like, I know if Puerto Rico were to get attacked, the Americans would back them up, like,
Well,
like
yeah.
a bro.
See,
But I don't.
because like China doesn't like Taiwan is saying like, no, we're our own country and we're trying to be independent. Puerto Rico's not trying to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, Puerto Rico sends representatives to Washington D.C., so
Like,
they're
when
they're pretty much entangled.
my dad
you know?
went to work there for, like, a month one time. They had a machine there. And the consensus he got was, like, half the people want to be part of the U.S., the other half don't, so.
It's like Quebec. Like half the people in Quebec want to be their own country, and like half want to stay with Canada. It's really weird.
What is weird country? Like, hey, we're just gonna divide this subcontinent in half. Why the hell not?
And now you're the country of.
They speak French though, so you have to do that in French.
Oh,
God damn it!
Croissant.
All right, guys, that'll do it for gaming news. You guys ready to move on to technology news?
let's do it.
How do you kill that which has no life?
It's time to turn up the hype machine and break out those wallets.
Shut up and take my money.
It's time for technology news on 3-Hit Combo. All right, guys, which browser do you use typically?
I used to use Firefox, now I use Chrome.
I use Firefox and then Internet Explorer for specifically Facebook because it won't work on my Firefox for some
I
reason.
know a lot of people that Firefox won't work for Facebook.
I had problems with that too. That's why I switched to Chrome. Well, this article from Extreme Tech says the death of Firefox. Firefox has
Really?
plummeted from a 30% to a 20% market share, while at the same time Chrome has now grown to a 20% market share in its own right.
Holy crap.
I guess they're.
Hold on. If, like, I know Chrome, so what did Chrome grow to, like, from 10 to 20, or?
It doesn't have like full sales. Chrome is about 3 years old. So in 3 years it gained 20% of the market share.
All right. So over a year, Firefox lost 10%, according to this article.
Yes.
So per se, there's no fucking way Internet Explorer had anything to do with that.
Internet Explorer from October 2009 to September 2011 steadily plummeted, but as of September 2011, it's actually grown in market share. Slightly.
Dude, the new Internet Explorer blows. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know why that is, but I believe most people are moving from Firefox to Chrome.
It's nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
I mean, I have Firefox just in case Chrome does something I don't like, but I don't use it all the time.
Mainly I bring this up because we mentioned a few months ago that Chrome was going to start by the early part of 2012, which is now, move into a tie with Firefox, which it has now.
Which I remember I was like, no, Firefox was good. But
Yeah, Firefox seemed pretty solid. Like I think I'll still use it. I don't know. Firefox almost seems like the hipster of internets. Where
No,
it's
that's
like,
Opera.
yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm using Opera right now.
Yeah, you use Opera for the podcast.
Yeah,
I
I do.
forgot.
Because Opera has a really nice highlight extension. I can highlight stories very easily with it.
Chrome doesn't have that?
I don't know. I started using Opera because it's really light, and
Oh,
so
yeah,
I
Opera.
try not to run too many things at a time until I get a computer upgrade. Then
That is one thing they do tout is how light it is.
yeah, so I can
Chrome's pretty light.
once I get more power, I can run whatever browser.
I think that's
want.
Firefox is
And I'm going to
down.
stream. I'm going to stream everything.
I think that's why Firefox has fallen. Firefox is actually kind of a heavy program.
Dude, it's bloated as shit.
Yeah. Like, there's so many tweaks you would have to do to get it to, like, what Chrome is or close to Chrome, and it's not worth it.
Chrome's starting to get a little bloated in its own right, though. Because when it started out, there was no extensions for it and really anything, so it was this nice, fast, simple browser that you could just click and go, like Internet Explorer, except not shitty,
Yeah.
It's a light browser where you just go, and now they're adding a lot of things that it's not Firefox level, but I mean
It's like Internet Explorer, except, not default and not powered by Bing with most of its searches.
and a little bit more customizable on look,
Yeah.
and not completely shitty in security.
No.
Although everyone still goes, Chrome, you're part of the botnet. I used to use Chromium because it was even
Isn't that the new builds? Or the update builds?
yeah, it's open source, everything. So like it's really nice. But see, I have this program called Prey on my phone and my computers, where if like my computer's stolen, I could just wipe everything on it. Yeah. Well, not everything on it, but it'll wipe all my browser stuff and certain file folders. So if I die, I'll give you guys the word. All right, it's a flower. And I spelled it wrong, so people will have to be very specific to wipe all my information.
Is it Prey Prey or Pray? Like, please God, don't find this.
Prey. But the thing is, I was practicing with it on my phone, and I accidentally said the word for it to nuke my browser, and Chromium never worked right after that. It seriously like fucked it up like on a molecular level, because it deleted all my browsing history, all my bookmarks, and it just fucked up the browser.
You're on your phone, just do the petunia. Fuck! You go home, you're like, oh, that porn!
No, it was a terabyte.
Isn't that something you tried to do? Get a terabyte of porn?
Yep. And then
Did
I
you
gave
succeed?
up.
Oh, you
No, I
didn't?
gave up. I got to like 500, and then I felt such like a piece of shit. I was like, I have 500 gigabytes of porn.
Give it to someone that doesn't care that they're a piece of shit. Give it to Tom.
Oh boy!
Yeah, give it to someone else. Pat.
I'm so lonely.
All right, the MPAA demands hot file data from Google. Google responds by saying no. The MPAA announced in February 2011 that it would be suing Hotfile, one of the internet's most popular cyberlocker services, because they say, people upload copyrighted information. Hotfile didn't even, they asked Hotfile to give away their information. Hotfile just ignored it. So they basically said no on the fact that they just ignored the lawsuit. And then they're asking
You guys
Google.
hear something annoying? Huh? No? Okay. No, just...
Like
that's how...
I see. I thought you were talking about me. I'm like,
Do you guys hear a big douche who's not sharing the soundboard?
do you guys hear an ungrateful prick that couldn't use the soundboard if he even tried?
How hard is it to use the soundboard?
Very difficult.
It's buttons and text.
I stuck a tampon with vodka in my vagina. Matt's just like, oh, that's at my disposal.
Giggity. Giggity.
That's even gayer. Oh my god, gay.
Anyway, they just ignored him.
Basically, they just ignored him. Google, which is like it's under the Google umbrella, so they're like, okay, Google, you give it, and Google's like, no.
Oh yeah, Hotfile is under the Google umbrella.
And so Google's like, no,
Go away.
we're not doing it.
No, fuck off.
We're Google.
Yeah, so there's that.
All right.
Legally resell used MP3s? Question mark. Yes, a judge hands round one to Redigi, not Capitol Records. Capitol Records is suing the service Redigi, which you can resell legally bought MP3s.
How do they know they're legally bought?
I don't exactly know, but they have it set up to where it verifies through iTunes that the music was lawfully purchased.
I guess if you have to show a proof or receipt, because iTunes does send you a receipt for everything you download from them.
That could be it. And so
Does it just take it off of your iTunes and gives it to the other person?
that's
or?
pretty much the case. You sell your one and only copy.
But what stops you from making a
Again, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I believe Redigi's like, well, that's not our problem.
That's the users. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you want from us?
But basically, they're saying, you can resell used MP3s, just like you could resell anything,
Mm-hmm.
Like I could resell this broken pen. And let's look at this. Oh, the company is Papermate. Papermate cannot sue me for reselling this pen because you know what? I fucking own it now.
Yeah, I guess it's sort of like selling CDs at a garage sale or something like that. Like
Yeah.
I feel that's probably what this judge's standpoint was.
Yeah, and and a lot of like video game companies do that too. Oh, you're selling our used games. We don't make money. It's like you don't own it anymore. You sold it.
I saw a picture, and it was like, it had all these things listed of things that get like resold, like clothes,
And cars.
books, cars, and they're like, these companies don't bitch about losing money.
Yeah, I still don't understand that. And I feel like, like companies that charge you $10 to get online, I would totally buy it if they said something like, well, you own the game, but you're using our servers and we need the $10 for server upkeep or something. If they could fucking just say that, people would buy it. But no, they're like, we don't make money off of used games.
Yeah.
Like,
doesn't make any sense.
if they called it a server upkeep charge, I would be kind of down with that.
Mm-hmm. So Capitol Records, sued Redigi. Judge said no, they can legally resell.
Good. I bet there was an LA judge too, so people seem to follow LA judges. I don't know why. I guess because they're in LA.
Because they're all over the place. I'm trying to...
Whitney Houston. Damn it. Can't land it.
Trying to find... I had a quote in there. Okay. Legally, according to the first sale doctrine, a person who lawfully owns copyrighted material has the right to sell their copy of it to a new owner, who can then decide on their own to keep, give it away, or sell. Is this safe to use Redigi? Redigi's FAQ replies, are kittens adorable? The answer for both those is yes.
Yeah. There was a...
What they should say is it safe? And Redigi should say, is Whitney Houston dead? The answer to both those is yes.
Yeah.
Come on, that was better than that.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than what I've been pumping out. I got balled on. Matt just, hit me in the third, so...
Skylar's about to come home.
Yeah.
Unless Andy throws up a pop-up or something.
I'm waiting. I'm sitting here just waiting for a good one.
He may get beamed in the side, and we'll just have a walk.
Steve Jobs' FBI profile has been revealed, and he was considered for Bush White House sensitive position in 1991. Unlike Whitney Houston's sensitive position, which is on her face.
Does it say how she died yet?
I have no fucking...
The rumor last I heard was she took Xanax and then took a bath. Took Xanax and took a bath.
What?
Apparently...
You can't do that on Xanax?
Xanax is kind of a muscle relaxer depression thing.
So did she
So
just...
she took-
But how much did she
Drown.
take? I mean, you could be you could take a muscle relaxer, but I gotta drown in a tub. Come on. Did she take like a fistful of Xanax or something like that? Did she just like scoop some out? And
Like,
take them?
oops, I accidentally swallowed this whole pill bottle. Yeah, way to go, Heath Ledger. We all know what happened.
Oh my god, Camilla would stab you in the left eye.
You don't accidentally swallow half a bottle of pills and just like, oops, I died. Didn't know that would happen.
Which, by the way,
I guess it wasn't suicide.
making fun of people who have recently died, which is terrible, and we should feel terrible about this, but we do it anyway. Started years ago when on Three Way of Awesome, like episode 4 or something, I made a Heath Ledger joke.
Way to go. I think this, like, on 3 A Combo, it all started with Steve Jobs.
And how it all comes around. Steve Jobs, who was had a file from the FBI, was considered for a sensitive position in the Bush White House in 1991. It also contains results of an investigation into a 1985 bomb threat against Jobs. Guess what was Jobs' high school GPA?
It was shit, I know that.
2.7.
It wasn't bad. Ooh, you're really close. 2.65. So it wasn't shit. Yeah,
Totally
2.65.
just guessed.
Very, yeah.
Well, alright. It was shit for someone that's been
a-
claimed to be a genius.
yeah.
He didn't go to college.
Yeah,
know
he
that.
dropped out.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's fucking high school.
I don't believe.
But like another thing in that paper, they said he did lots of drugs and stuff, and they acted like it's a big deal. But in that Steve Jobs book, there's like a whole chapter on him dropping acid and talking about going to India.
He said, quote, definitely taking LSDs is one of the most important things in my life. Not the most important, but right up there.
Yeah, in the book he said he said that taking all that gave him the idea of making simple designed products. So if you think about it, your iPhone was made from the thoughts of LSD.
Nice.
Way to go.
Yeah.
But that kind of adds another thing that I've always noticed, that like a lot of people who make it big, like, don't do so well in high school. Like Elvis got a D in high school music.
Albert Einstein flunked math classes.
No, he didn't.
Oh yeah, I just saw something.
He mastered differential calculus before he was 15.
Michael Jordan was kicked off his high school basketball team. He was cut.
I didn't know that.
For
Dude, I
being
bet-
too good.
I bet that coach is just like,
Michael Jordan is a fucking prick, dude. His Hall of Fame acceptance ceremony was like, hey, so here's the coach that cut me. What do you think of me now? It was seriously shit like that, dude. He is really self-absorbed.
My uncle, he graduated from law school 3 years ago, and then like 2 weeks after that, he went back to his old high school and talked to the counselor who was still working there, and she had advised that he had maybe picked up a trade, and maybe high school wasn't the right path for him. Basically saying you're dumb and you should quit.
You should be a cobbler.
Why don't you just go ahead and stick to roofing, huh, big guy? And he went back there. He's like, yeah, I just want to let you know I graduated from law school, so I got a master's. So eat my dick.
there's a lot of dick in this episode.
Hot plate of dick. Damn it! Are you totally shit?
You don't think they're dicking around?
The RIAA, speaking of dicks,
Segue.
has said, yeah, thank you. Their CEO, Carrie Sherman, wrote a piece in the New York Times and said, quote, misinformation may be a dirty trick, but it works. Which
That's fucked up.
I'm surprised that Carrie Sherman had enough time to do that interview between eating babies. See, we could play dirty too.
She eats babies.
I can't wait for the RIAA to step in on that hot file thing. Just like, hey, that's not okay. And Google will probably still be like, no. Hey, nah, dog.
I want some more people to follow up on the people downloading from the RIAA's IP addresses, like torrenting. I want more people to follow up on that
I
shit.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Well, clearly that wasn't us. That was someone else.
I should see if there's more information, and then we can have a...
I feel you should only use that when we actually have an update.
Don't tell me what to do.
Who has the soundboard,
Unplug his
Skylar?
computer.
Who has the soundboard?
Oh, don't unplug the computer.
Unplug his mouse.
Skylar is in prime position. Dude, if you unplug my mouse, I won't be able to fucking do
You have the
things
arrow
until you plug
keys.
it back in.
You have the arrow keys. Maneuver with your arrow keys.
Okay, tab.
Tab.
Alt
Tab.
window.
Shit, I missed. Tab.
All right, guys. Anonymous.
Oh, okay. What do they got?
Well, they hacked into Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's email. His
Go
password,
on.
Oh, yeah.
His password was 12345.
Really?
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 I wonder if the
Yeah.
guy that found that out was just like, no way.
Whoever hacked into the email account was like, I do this all the time. I know how to hack, but just in case, I try password 12345. Oh fuck, I'm in.
Just like someone's looking over his shoulders, like, want to see me try and hack in here? Let's just try the front door real quick.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Is this real? Am I in?
It's like a burglar going up to a house. Like, I always try the door. Oh, well, goddamn.
Really?
And there's a note saying they're gone for score.
Yeah, that's basically the analogy for that. Like,
Why are their valuables piled right in front of the door? They're in front. They're outside. Who knew thievery was such a lucrative and easy position to have?
All right. Will anything good come out of the emails?
Basic government shit. You know.
No, okay, nothing juicy.
No, they basically hacked it because people have been asking for the Syrian president to step down because he keeps killing everybody.
Right. They should put child
That does
porn in
put
his
kind of a
email.
bummer on your people.
Child porn. You got a segue into story we're gonna do in news.
All right. I got one more thing. Do you have any more about Anonymous on there?
I don't.
Okay. I just read on my phone yesterday. They hacked, I think it was Anonymous, hacked the CIA, a Mexican governor or Mexican president's email, and then like an Alabama state email, which I don't know why. But the Mexican governor, that's what it was.
Okay.
They found out that he had received a bunch of money from drug cartels to be quiet.
Oh. In a way, that's to the story I did a few weeks ago about when Anonymous was saying they're going to try and take down drug cartels.
For kidnapping someone.
Yeah, kidnapping one of their own. All right.
Okay, so that will do it for technology news. You guys ready to move into news?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Are the newspaper and the internet letting you down?
They have the internet on computers now.
We're here to give you the best of the best. This is news.
All right, we're going to start off with the 9 most ridiculous demands that celebrities make for their dressing rooms.
Ooh, I like
we're,
these.
We're going to start off with an honorable mention. Whitney Houston actually wanted Phoenix Downs in her room.
That's only because you've been spamming Final Fantasy VII, isn't it?
I might have made that joke without playing Final Fantasy VII.
Oh.
I'd say there's a greater probability.
That was a clever thinker there.
Maybe Max revives.
Oh, fucking God. Are we in hell yet? I wonder if this turns off any listeners. If it does, they're not our kind of listener.
Yeah.
Clearly. I mean, if you're a fan of R&B, soul, or dead people, sorry. Oops, stepped on someone's toes.
Do you like zombie movies? Whitney Houston in Dawn of the Bathtub.
Down in the bathtub. I'm just laughing at the name there.
Anywho.
Okay. Now, apparently in the biz, celebrity demands are called riders. What venues must provide for them during appearances.
Like writers, R-I-D-E-R-S?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you meant like writers, like someone who writes.
No.
Okay.
First, we're going to start off with the wordsmith himself, Kanye West.
I feel he's the voice of our generation.
Yes. On his list of things he wanted in his dressing room, imported and recut Versace towels. But more unusual, his requirement that any chauffeur who drives him wear only 100% cotton clothes. No man-made fibers.
What the fuck? This might produce some rage.
I've done these before, and I forgot what band it was. For some reason, I want to say Def Leppard wants, like, 3 strippers and a midget in their room or something like that. It was something ridiculous like that.
And to get this straight, venues have to pay for this when they come to the town.
Yes, they have to deliver.
So if they were to come to Mid-America Center, Mid-America would have to provide.
Yes, provide these things.
Yes.
Which I guess, I don't know, it kind of makes sense that they would have to pay for it since they're getting all the revenue from like ticket sales and stuff, or a lot of the revenue from ticket sales.
True, but it's just weird.
Yeah.
Just weird.
You have to wear cotton. I'm wearing an undershirt and some boxer briefs. Hanes.
Next up is Britney Spears. Britney demanded a veritable feast when she performed at London's O2 Arena last year.
I bet. Have you seen how much weight she's gained?
Requesting that the venue provide her with McDonald's cheeseburgers, no buns, 100 figs and prunes, and fitting for the location, a fish and chips dinner. But all that pales in comparison with her strangest dressing room request, a framed photo of Princess Diana. What? For some reason, I feel like the framed photo of Princess Diana is not as weird as the cheeseburgers with no buns.
Yeah.
I wonder how they you just like stack those in like a pyramid circle looking thing, or are they each on their own plate?
Maybe they're cut up and there's a toothpick in the center.
Maybe.
Yeah. Number 3 is the Foo Fighters. The Foo Fighters may have the most hilarious backstage rider of all time. The Rockers are known for sneaking jokes into their list of demands and topped themselves with a cheeky rider from the 2011 World Tour. It included a coloring book, activity pages, and maxims for life.
Maxims for life.
Yeah.
You know what? If I was in the Foo Fighters, I would ask for like a very particular issue of like Highlights or Boys Life or like some weird like kid magazine.
They also send drawings. One is of a sandwich with a pile of rocks is branded lame entree, while a steak and potato sketch is described as an awesome entree.
Do not want.
Number 4 is Mary J. Blige. 35 cities, 35 toilet seats. She demands a brand new toilet seat in every venue she performs in.
Well,
in her dressing room.
I could kind of believe this because you don't want to sit on the same toilet like
everybody
Britney
else.
Spears.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston died on.
I mean, like, I could understand that. Cause,
You could catch the dead.
God forbid you sit on the same toilet seat as Courtney Love.
Oh my God.
Like, I mean, if I was
That toilet seat used to be white.
You see that yellow front half? Yeah, she was drunk.
She technically didn't sit on it. She sat around it.
She encased it. Mary J. Blige also has a do not disturb sign, which is punctuated by 26 exclamation points.
It's just like someone fell asleep on the keyboard, but
I wonder, I'm wondering if she like actually checks up on this. Like,
I was just gonna ask that.
2. Okay, I think they got it. No, 25, not working. I'm out.
I can't work under these conditions. I'm looking at the sides here, and one of the stories, we're going to have to pull an audible. Rape Tag is the disgusting new schoolyard game.
What?
I'm going to add that to the list. Well, let me make sure there's not a video playing. You know, I don't want to be caught with my pants down. Is that the?
You don't want to be caught with the Whitney Houston down?
I think I just accidentally liked it on Facebook. I just accidentally clicked a button. So if you guys see that I like Rape Tag on Facebook, that was an accident.
Don't judge me.
Don't look at me.
All right,
Don't
next
look at me.
up is Dustin. Don't look in my eyes. Next up is Dustin Diamond. Don't call him Screech. The former Saved by the Bell star, actor, turned reality TV and amateur porn star, demands that any event he's booked in for a certain event refrain from any Screech-centric billing. Any venue that violates a stipulation by promoting the event using his ties to Saved by the Bell will be levied a $100 fine. So you can't put out ads or stuff like that say featuring Screech.
Or, what's his face, blah, 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 as Screech.
Yeah. Or better known as Screech from Saved by the Bell. Yeah, he doesn't want that.
What's his name? Dustin
Diamond.
Yeah, that's fake. What, is he Neil's son?
Number 6 is Katy Perry. Kanye West isn't the only entertainer to have special demands for his driver. For her 2011 U.S. tour, Katy Perry had a 23-point principal driver policy that specifically dictated the proper behavior for those tasked with carting her around. One explicit rule, according to the policy, is that the drivers must not converse with Perry, that they are also directed to not stare at the backseat window, backseat through the rearview mirror.
No eye contact. Avert your eyes. You cannot view my glory.
Don't look at the Perry. Number 7 is Justin Bieber, the current Prince of Pop.
Fuck him.
Dude, no, he should not be the Prince of Pop.
The current Prince of Pop. Well, the other one's dead. Michael Jackson.
But that should stay that way.
Yeah.
The title should be dead. Oh, no, he was the king of pop.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was the king of pop. Well, still, fuck you, Justin Bieber.
Let's see. He apparently requires his entourage wardrobe to be as clean as possible. Okay. He also demands 4 packages of plain white T-shirts, and 3 packages of low-rise socks, all in various sizes, to be stocked in his dressing room.
Various sizes? Like, I feel like a large today.
He's also
Extra small.
requests fruit platters and herbal teas. God, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Number 8 is Jennifer Lopez, so hopefully we can go out on a pretty strong... Wait a second. The 9 most... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no 9. There's no 9 on this.
Is there another page?
Yeah.
No.
No, all right. Well, we got 8.
No.
The most
Guess
8.
we're not using this website again. What is the website again?
The website is theweek.com.
Well,
Speaking of the week, this article is weak. Jennifer Lopez speaking of weak, Whitney Houston was after she took the muscle relaxers.
Oh. Okay.
Was I out at first, or did I make it to first?
I feel like it was up to the ump, and he called you out.
Ah, damn it.
It was almost a
Where the
tie.
ump didn't see it, so they pointed at the other ump real fast. And the other ump's like, oh! Jennifer Lopez. Just because she was making a charity appearance doesn't mean Jennifer Lopez was to ease up on her diva demands. While attending a recording session for the African AIDS charity single What's Going On, in 2002 she submitted her standard tour rider, which demanded a 40-foot trailer furnished with in all white from top to bottom. Flowers, tablecloths, drapery, couches, candles, everything. And that's it.
It's really weird. Like white, like walls, ceiling, floor. Wouldn't that get like, I don't know, I'd feel really paranoid, like to touch anything.
If I was
like,
one of those
fingerprints.
dudes, I would just I'd give a kid with like spasms a white paint can and a regular trailer and just be like, go. Just paint everything white.
Do this.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 40 foot and it's white. What do you want from me, huh? Huh? It's a Winnebago. It's white.
All right. This is from Time, so this article is probably not going to be as bad as The Week. And I actually read this article all the way through, so I know it's not that bad. Icelanders avoid inbreeding through online incest database.
What?
Now, here's Iceland's situation.
That seems like, Ancestry or FamilyTree.com. But
Yeah.
current.
See, now, basically, Iceland kind of used their bad luck to become the Alabama of Europe. Because
Are they part of Europe? Yeah.
Yeah, they're part of Europe. They're part of the European Union.
Okay.
See, they're an island. They're a tiny island and have roughly the same population as Pittsburgh. Not a lot of people in Iceland. Not a lot of people move there either. First of all, the language isn't fucking possible. You remember that volcano that was?
Yeah.
It was like seriously like 17 consonants in a row.
And then 3 J's at the end.
Now consider this: when you live on the isolated nation, lusting after cousins is an all too real possibility. But a search engine called "Do you want me to try the Iceland?"
Yes.
Oh, this is actually about Icelandingabook, the Book of Icelanders.
Dinga book.
Allows users to plug in their own name alongside that of a prospective mate, determining any familiar overlap. The site claims to track 1,200 years of genealogical information between the island's inhabitants. Anyone with an Icelandic ID number, that is, anyone who is a legal resident, is accounted for. Not only can the site rule out courtships that might be a little too close for comfort, but it also helps users determine if they share family ties with any famous Icelanders, so Bjork. A man also
or Whitney
reported...
Houston. It's okay.
No.
You didn't
No.
even hit the ball on that one.
Whiff. That's strike one.
Bring out the T for Tyler or for Skyler. Sorry, I almost called you Tyler.
It's okay.
My best friend's Tyler, so yeah.
I thought I was your best
You
friend.
rhyme.
Okay.
A man also reported that he used the service to discover that his ex-wife was his 7th cousin.
Ooh. Wouldn't that suck? You like really crushed on a chick. You're like, fuck. She's my sister.
Jesus, that's really close.
It's like Parent Trap, except without the parents. And more Snatch. Sister Snatch.
Oh my god. All right.
We're losing listeners by the joke.
By the joke. All right, a judge in Australia has praised the actions of a man who stole a wallet and 2 mobile phones. He then turned himself into police when he found images of what he thought were child pornography on one of the phones.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Michelle Hodgins was the judge and told the man he did the right thing. That kind of offending is very serious. You are to be commended for your conduct, even though it placed you at the jeopardy of losing your own liberty. So basically, the man saw a car that didn't have its windows rolled up all the way. He jimmied his way in, took a couple mobile phones and a wallet, looked on the mobile phones, found some child pornography, turned himself in. The man who stole the phones got 1 month in jail and was fined $400.
Oh, it's not bad. It could be a lot worse.
And it really doesn't say anything about the child pornography.
No.
Huh.
It's just more praising the guy that turn himself in.
Rookie mistake, I guess.
He should have just left the phones at the police station, because the police can easily contact the carriers and trace it.
Or fucking hard wipe it, I guess.
Just put a sticky note going, "We got kitty porn on this one."
Slide it under the door and bolt.
Slide it under the door. It's one hell of a threshold for the door if we could put a phone under it.
Open it, toss it, and run.
Hey, it might be able to fit in a manila envelope. We don't know. We don't know what phone they're talking about.
No, we don't. But it was from Australia, so we can assume that it would be upside down.
Yeah.
All the time.
Did you know they walk on their hands?
No, I wasn't aware of that.
And when you flush the toilet, the water
Shoots out?
Yeah, shoots up and spins at you. Because it goes the opposite way.
It's a shit tornado!
It's a nightmare living in Australia. It's a fucking nightmare.
All right, so a Staten Island mother, I swear to God his name, Faust Ogunbayo, is suing the city of New York for $900 trillion.
Saw the headline.
What?
Now you're just going to love this, all right? So that's stupid, trying to sue someone.
Does this article have a picture of Dr. Evil on it? Because the one I found had a picture of Dr. Evil doing his finger thing.
No.
I feel like New York probably doesn't even have that much money.
No.
I don't think like the world has that much money.
I feel like the world probably does. I mean that's like
you'd have to
what?
pretty much put everything together.
Yeah.
That's pretty much that's got to be about it.
Well, I mean that's like what, like 60 times the debt that we're in right now.
Yeah,
That's
a lot
as
of
a
debt.
U.S.
The 46-year-old. Oh, it looks more like Fossat. 46-year-old. We'll call her Kim, who is representing herself, which is another stupid move.
Oh my God!
Says the Administration for Children's Services decided to place her children in foster care, saying that she was mentally unstable.
Really? I wonder why.
Huh? I wonder if she's doing herself any favors. The children, then 12 and 10 years old, have been out of the mother's custody since June 2008. In court papers, the ACS references several peculiar incidents in which Kim sought out medical treatment because she believed her children's skin color was becoming darker due to radiation. In a separate episode, the mother allegedly told school officials the FBI was after the boys.
What?
Dude, I bet going home every day was like a new adventure for these kids.
Just like,
walk in.
All right,
What's she gonna
fuck
do
the
today?
Fuck the pillow fort. Apparently the FBI's after us, and the floor's made of lava. Let's do this, Clyde. Yes, his younger brother is named Clyde.
He walks in. Mom's got like 7 dudes there. She's like, I'm gonna train these guys. We're going to McDonald's. Woo!
Kevin, you're riding on top of the van. Woo!
Was that clear what Andy said? Were we laughing over that when he said, I'm going to train these guys and go to...
I don't know. They have to go back.
That'd be a good one.
Okay.
All right, guys. A naked burglar was smeared in peanut butter and chocolate.
Drop.
Wait.
This man broke into a Neon, Kentucky supermarket. This man's name is Andrew Toothman, I swear to God. Now, the article, don't get on me for this, nicknames him Sweet Toothman.
God.
Oh my God.
Fuck him.
That's $1.
He owes us $1.
Send them an email.
This is from Investigation Discovery, too.
Yeah, send them an email. Be like, you owe us $1.
$1. Send him a bill. So he broke into the supermarket. He didn't take any money, and he didn't take anything expensive. Instead, police were called to the scene because an alarm went off and found him in a pair of black boots and completely naked, smothered in peanut butter and chocolate. Remember this next time you're eating your Reese's.
Right.
He was charged with indecent exposure, burglary, and criminal mischief, and is being held in a local county jail on $25,000 bond.
Does it have a reason why he did it? Like, was he on drugs?
Wait, hold on. So far, we have no explanation for the bizarre instance of the breaking and slathering. We can report that Toothman did express regret, however, and once again, he did that in unusual fashion by spelling out sorry in NyQuil cold medication on the supermarket floor.
What if he got in a fight at home? He's like, hey, honey, do we have any peanut butter? No, I don't like peanut butter. The fuck don't you like peanut butter? I just don't like peanut butter. You had peanut butter and jelly last night. No, it was peanut butter and chocolate. The fuck are you talking about, woman? and it just escalates from there, and then
Yeah,
he's finally
or
going
she-
to the store.
You like me now?
Or maybe she
you
like comes
peanut butter
home
and
and like, "Did you
chocolate?"
pick up peanut butter at the store?" "No, but I'm on my way, bitch." And then he just leaves.
And then the car's like, I'm so fucking mad, I'm sweating. And
I'm gonna get all the peanut butter. No one gets peanut butter but me.
That's a good thing for the intro.
That is a good one. All right, final story, which that last one was going to be the final story, but now we're going to go to Rape Tag, the disgusting new
Yes.
schoolyard game.
This one's gonna be on the fly because Matt didn't highlight anything.
Yep, well, I mean, I highlight stories, but I mean, why pre-read when you might get it right the first time? A new game played in at least one Minnesota schoolyard is upsetting parents and teachers with its disgusting premise. Rape Tag is just like freeze tag with one alarming difference. Participants need to be humped to be unfrozen.
Nice. I wonder if they have to
This
be
is-
on all fours
this is
when
why-
they get tagged.
This is why there's not recess in high school. Wait. Rape Tag? You read that right. At Washington Elementary School in Newell, Minnesota, kids in at least 2 fifth-grade classrooms were caught playing the game. Of course, teachers and recess supervisors were quickly instructed to talk to their students and put a stop to the game.
I wonder if it was like all guy students playing rape tag.
Yeah, probably.
I got you, Billy.
What did the parents say? Well, they were not pleased. 15 to 20 parents have contacted the principal, some of whom were upset about having to discuss this sensitive topic with their children. Because that's a sign of a good parent. I don't want to talk about it because it's hard.
Dude, what the fuck? Why is it the school's problem that kids are playing rape tag? I'm pretty sure schools are pretty good about keeping rape out of the subject.
Maybe you stop watching CSI and
Yeah.
Law and Order SVU in front of your kids. How about that?
Yeah, that is
Mom and
nowhere
Dad.
near the school's fault.
Well, the final question in this article is, how did the kids even come up with this game? And it just says video games. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Just says video games over and over again for the rest of the page.
Likely, the children at the school didn't understand what rape means. But in a way, that's what makes the story so unsettling. The kids probably picked it up on television or the internet and assumed that humping and sex is weird and silly.
Rape is pretty good at using, or the internet's pretty good at using rape.
Rape is pretty silly. It's a wacky experience, let me tell you.
It's fun for both parties.
Uncle Touchy's Fun Time Puzzle Basement.
Uncle Touchy's Naked Puzzle Basement.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I go there a lot.
I'm sorry, Andy.
It's just upsetting that kids are familiar with the word rapes at such an early age, whether they understand it or not.
Have they gone on Xbox Live?
That's true.
Yeah.
You get a vocabulary lesson like the first 4 minutes on Xbox Live.
Oh, I'm raping everyone. Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is Rape Tag, okay? It's just like Call of Duty.
How you unfreeze people is you pelt them with a rock, and that's a grenade, and you raped them.
So that's Rape Tag, and we'll be playing that after this podcast.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm going to get naked and get some peanut butter and chocolate.
Perfect. I'm going to write Whitney Houston jokes.
All right, that I feel that was a very nice podcast.
Yes, very solid, except for maybe, 1/3 of the Whitney Houston jokes.
Yeah.
We're
Hey,
out.
we're batting 333. That's really good.
We're about in 666.
Huh?
1/3 were outs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 2/3 we made it on base. And who knows, we may have scored like 3 points. That could win a baseball game.
Yeah,
That is true. Baseball games are pretty low
and
scoring.
it can definitely win a soccer game.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
Oh, yeah.
If this were soccer,
Hell
yeah. Yeah. But we got a couple red cards, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't understand, Whitney Houston. Okay, well, that's a pass to the forward, and he's behind 2 defensemen,
And
so
if this
you
were
get
like
offsides.
If this were like a cricket game, we would still be playing for like 7 days. Because cricket games never end.
Yeah.
That's right, cricket knowledge on all US. Anyway, that will do it for this episode of 3-Hit Combo. Remember, you can find... Got a joke?
I got a good how to mix 2 horrible things together. All right. What do the Italian cruise ship and Whitney Houston have in common? They're both in deep water.
Oh!
Ouch.
That's probably the best one yet. Okay, well,
Grand Slam. We nailed it. 7 points.
We're going off on that note. Remember, find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3hit combo podcast. Oh, /3hit combo. Yes, /3hit combo podcast. Sorry.
The number 3.
I forget sometimes. That is the number 3. Same Twitter, number 3, 3hit combo PC. We're on Astro Empires, so if you want to join us on Astro Empires, you could join our guild in the Lyra Galaxy 3hit combo podcast.
You can like build a couple bases.
What's his face? Shadow
Thief.
That guy, I posted that on our Facebook page, so he might be a listener. I don't know.
Just post on the wall, be like Shadow Thief? Question mark.
Who's Shadow Thief?
I mean, we're referencing him in an episode, so I mean, if he sends us another request or something,
Yeah, well, if you didn't check out, I never denied it, but if you didn't check out after the Whitney Houston jokes, then he's in.
What if our downloads get to like 8,000?
And email us at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. Find us on GPX Gaming and YouTube. We are on the YouTubes. Like that? Showing some skin?
I like all the hair.
All right, so for Skylar and Andy, this is Matt signing out.